everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about my breastfeeding journey. So I have a son. He is 1 year and 6 months. So most people say 18 months, but I say 1 year and 6 months. So he is very smart, very, very, very active. I don't know what to expect over the next couple of months, but I'm stressed out as it is. If you can see, my eyes are always red because I'm not getting enough sleep. And bear in mind, he's not a newborn. I got more sleep when he was a newborn than when he's a toddler. So basically, my breastfeeding journey starts at birth. Well, before birth. I don't know. Alright, so when I was pregnant, I would get like, I don't know if it's milk, but my breast would leak a lot. And I thought that, hey, this means I'm going to produce a lot of milk. I don't have to worry about breastfeeding by any breast pump or anything like that. No, that was not the case. So my son, when he was born, he wasn't latching on to my nipple at all. Like, I would put the breast in his mouth. Maybe I wasn't doing it properly, but I tried, and then he would suck, and then him fall off, and him start crying, and it just wasn't working for him. So in the hospital, they don't allow you to bottle feed your baby. I don't know why. I think it's stupid. It's because I had bottles, and I would have told my spouse to take the bottles, and he would have brought the bottles, but they wouldn't allow it. They wanted me to express my milk into a cup and feed him with cup and spoon. And honestly, I wasn't comfortable doing that. I would have preferred if he had the bottle. It would have been easier for both of us because he's a newborn, I'm a new mom. Cup and spoon for me at the time was just a lot of stress, and I had a C-section, so yeah, I didn't want it to be any more difficult than what it already is. So the 3 days, we spent like 3 days in a hospital after my surgery, and the 3 days was hell. He wasn't really eating. I wasn't getting any sleep. He would cry and cry and cry. I would try to, put the titty, and this is what I spent most of my time in the hospital doing, trying to feed him so that at least he's not starving. So on my last day when I'm being discharged, I tell my spouse, buy a breast pump, and because I didn't buy one before, so I told him I need a breast pump and I need the baby bottle, and him sterilize the bottles, and him carry sterilize the pump, sterilize the bottle, and him bring them come. And under this disguise that I'm getting dressed, because we stayed at a public hospital, so we didn't have our own room, so I had to draw the curtain, like draw it tight, express the milk in at the pump. Luckily, I had milk at the time, so him get him 4 ounces them quick, and I push the buckle in his mouth, and him drink. And you see, for the rest of the time when I get ready, I'm quiet as a lamb. So bear in mind, before him used to cry like almost every minute, because I know it's because he was hungry, but he wasn't latching on to my breast, and it was difficult for him to get the milk out. So he never really get full. So now that him get the buckle and him drink him I think he drank like 2.5 ounces. Yes, him didn't love food from birth. Him drink 2.5 ounces, and then him go in bed, and I finished get ready, and we took him home. And you think that this is the journey end, and this is the journey start, because I had a lot of bottles, because I got some from Amazon, and I was gifted a few. So I would express milk in like most of his bottles and put them in the fridge. They said that you shouldn't make it last a certain amount of time. Let me tell you something. The way how breast milk for me is rare, and I didn't want to freeze them because the time between freezing and then thawing it out and make it warm enough in drink, that was too much for me. So I popped them in the cooler, and once they didn't smell, I fed him. You can judge me if you want, but that's what I had to do. Especially when he would I get up multiple times in the night, I didn't have time to freeze and then out and then make it warm. I can't do that. I put them in the refrigerator part, and if it, as long as it didn't smell spoil or look too slimy or anything, I fed him, and he's fine, by the way. So I was expressing a lot of milk, and my breast was full quick, and I had to use the breast pump until like a week after, of expressing using the pump. I realized that my milk, the volume of milk I'm producing is decreasing. So say I used to produce like 4 9 like when I pump I used to get like maybe 2 9-ounce bottles and like another 4-ounce bottle or so. But then I get that, I start get 1 9-ounce bottle and like maybe half of another 4-ounce bottle them, and then after a couple of days I would only get like one buckle each time I express, and my breast them now feels full somewhere. So when I see this, I said to my spouse that we'll have to buy formula. The formula we chose at the time, I think it was, what is the full formula anyway? Enfamil. We bought Enfamil, and we bought the regular Enfamil. And guess what? My son is such a picky person that I don't know. I don't think he had a choice. At the time, he couldn't keep nothing down. So when we buy him the formula, we buy him the regular Enfamil. As him drink it, it come up back. So him can't keep down nothing. He would have vomited out back away. I said, Jesus Christ. And Enfamil is expensive, by the way. So we went back and I did my research and we got the Gentle Ease. So I read that like it helps break down, like the formula helps break down the proteins like faster or better, so that the baby don't puke each time he eat. So I buy that one day, and him stop vomit. And when I buy that one, let me tell you, I don't know about anybody else, but my baby never had the colic thing. He never had even the gas either. Like we bought the sensitive formula, like the Gentle Ease, never have no issue with that. And then I do more research and I say, alright, let me try Similac, like take him off of Enfamil and try him with Similac sensitive. And he transitioned okay. He liked the Similac more than the Enfamil to me. I like the Similac more because it tastes better to me too. Yes, I drink it. So him drink that and same, no colic, no problem. So we avoided that part. Now my breast dry up. I'm gonna say dry up because no matter how me I pump, I couldn't even get 1 ounce. So breast milk for him is no longer an option. It was just strictly formula now. So we had to be buying like 4 or 5 cans of formula for the month. And yeah, my son used to drink a lot because even at 3 months, him could like drink like 6 ounce of formula before feeding full. Yeah. Because if you try to take the buckle before, he might go cry. So 6 ounce at 3 months he was drinking. It was crazy because him the fat, you know, him not fat again, him the fat. We kept him on Similac until he was about 6 months. We transitioned him from Similac to a more local brand called Lactogen. The reason we transitioned him was because, to be frank, Similac was very expensive, and we moved to Kingston, so we're now paying rent, paying bills, and doing all of that. So we said, alright, let me cut back on cost, and I did my research on Lactogen, and it's fine because at 6 months now you can introduce solid foods to him. So we would buy the Lactogen and buy the Nestum, and to this day he's religiously drinking his Nestum. So we would mix the Nestum with the Lactogen and feed him, and that's how he would drink it. He's still on bottles, by the way. So he kept using the bottle, and we would introduce food to him. And transitioning, we gave him Lactogen until he was 1. We transitioned him from Lactogen to Clim 1+. So that's like a toddler drink. So even though that he's drinking his Nestum, we will mix the next Nestum with the Clim. Some of the foods that he's eating now, like chicken, he likes fish, chicken. I think that's the only meat he eats. Fish, chicken, maybe like turkey neck, maybe. Um, he loves fruits like banana, pineapple. He doesn't like apples or melon, so he likes orange, mangoes, bananas, pineapple. Those are the fruits I introduced him to, and he loves porridge, and him love him Nestum. So I don't think I'll be taking Nestum outside of his diet. So a lot of people at first, they want, especially the nurses, they will shame me to say, why you're giving the baby a bottle so early, or why the baby not drinking the breast milk, and you should still express the breast milk. But if no milk now come out of my breast, I don't understand what you want me to do. No milk is coming out of my breast, or even if milk come out, I'm not even getting 4 ounces of milk. That don't make no sense to me. So even at the clinic, when I first brought him, they would try to make me feel bad for giving him out of the bottle, and say, oh, him not gonna detach to me, we're not gonna have that bond, and him not gonna attach to him mom, because I'm gonna attach to him buckle. Yes, my son loves his bottle, but who to my son like me? When I am on the bed laying down and my son is on the bed, he come and he cuddle up on me and he lay down on me. There's so many ways you can bond with your baby, and even if it takes some time, because it did take a while for us to bond together, and that's mainly due to other external factors, not necessarily the food that he's getting. So I wouldn't tell any woman to feel bad about how their baby is fed, as long as their baby is fed. So for example, if you don't have breast milk and you can't afford formula in Alaska you have, as long as the baby belly full, you're good to go. I not judge nobody. My journey is different. I think most of my friends, they breastfed, so they avoided all that expense with formula and all of that. Because I would spend an average of $20,000 a month on just baby formula, and that include like in diapers and wipes and all of that. So, and I would have, like, as a woman, you can't feel bad if you can't afford like the pricier formulas, like the Enfamila, the similar. If it's like you can afford like the Lactogen, or you have another one, Nesto, and Nesto, I don't remember. You have another one that's not so expensive. If I that you can afford, I that you can afford. And if you can't afford to put him on a toddler drink after 12 months, then don't. Me not judge nobody, and nobody can judge my parent. My parenting skills are the way I choose to feed my son. So basically, this is just the end of the video. Just wanted to give you guys like a synopsis of what could happen in motherhood. Remember, I never planned to formula feed my baby. So me get the buckle in, me never buy the buckle. Amazon sent me a box of bottles in a program that they had. And I got other bottles from like family. So I never plan to buy no buckle, I never buy any breast pump. And that breast pump come in handy for like a month. After a month I stopped using the breast pump. I never even buy formula, because if I knew, I would have stocked up on formula and stuff like that. But I plan to breastfeed, but life have a way of changing, so that if you can't breastfeed, or if you're struggling to breastfeed, your baby needs food. So feed him, find another way to feed him. So that concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.